Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Tuesday afternoon at the cottage. She's windy. She is wavy. Got to put the protector in front of the fire. My little windshield. But this is the power of the water, the power of the lake. That's why all this rock saves my lawn. Anyway, water's high, but it's supposedly draining down. So anyway, this is what happens. The winds pick up, the waves come in. And just a minute ago, there was a couple of big waves, and the splash came all the way to the fire pit. So you can tell. Oh, here's a big one. Here, right there. Oh, get out of the way here. Anyway, just wanted to share that. Got a lot of little activities to do this week. Playing pickleball on Thursday in Perth. Looking forward to that. Gonna go to the property tomorrow. I'm gonna pick up some gravel for the front. I gotta clean up the front a bit. It's a mess. I'm just gonna, I just can't keep putting grass there. I need to put some gravel as it comes into the driveway. And I think maybe I'll even order a bunch of gravel later in the year and just do a proper driveway. Anyway, just wanted to do a little intro. Gonna sit back, have a fire, listen to some music, having a bush light. Anyway, see ya. Alrighty then, good morning. Got a lot of stuff planned for today, so or this for the rest of this week. Today, gonna head. Well, I'm gonna have my coffee, but gonna head into Carlton Place and grab some gravel. Got to fix the front of that driveway. It's just mud right now, so it's a pain in the butt. I got to clean that up, so I got to rake that up and then get some gravel. So I'll take the trailer. I'll just get a cubic yard. That should be good enough to get her started with. And I got to pick up one of those gas slash bar oil cans, because I'm going to head to the property and I don't want to be hauling in two different cans and the chainsaw and whatnot, so I'll make it a bit more convenient. So I'm going to go in there, got to cut a bunch of wood, and I'm just going to cut it into rounds, leave it at the property, and then next week, well, then for this week, I got to tidy up the property here, the cottage, get all the tarps off everything, get the tarps off the splitter, move the splitter to the front, and then next week I'll take the trailer and the splitter to the property, and then I'll also take the ATV out there, and then I'll drive the ATV out with the trailer, pick up all the rounds, and then bring those back to the garage, behind the garage, and split everything. So hoping to split a couple of cord. That'll be good. I don't know if I'll do that right away. It might be a cord to start with, and then a cord later on, and maybe even by the end of the summer, maybe I'll have 3 or 4 cords. We'll see. But we'll start slow. Get used to the property. Cut a lot of that wood that's been fallen. I'll take my moisture meter and just make sure that whatever I cut is good enough to use. And then we'll get her all split up. And oh yeah, I'm playing pickleball on Thursday in Perth, so that's going to be fun. The birds are calling me. They see me out here, so they want to get fed. Chipmunk's over there though. He's getting the the rest of the stuff. Yeah, so pickleball, that's tomorrow. And then I gotta fix that buoy. The buoy that broke off at the end of the water line. So I'll probably go for a swim tomorrow and hook that up so it's all set. Anyway, that's what's gonna be on this video. A little bit of everything, and hopefully that's good. Alrighty, see ya. Bye. Alrighty then, here's the mess that I have to deal with. I might have to let it dry, but I'm still gonna go get the topsoil. But I'm gonna rake it out smooth here, and then I'm gonna just kind of feel it. If it's still too what I consider too wet. I might wait and let it dry a little bit before I put the topsoil, but let me take a quick peek at it. Could be like Sesame Street. I'm Wilhelmina playing in the mud puddle. Wilhelmina. Anyway, I don't know if you if you know what that is, but you can look it up. That's better, and we got a nice sun right now. I'm just gonna pull the truck, rake it over, see if it'll dry even a little bit better. That way I can get those big tire tracks taken care of and let it dry for the next couple hours while I'm gone. Yeah, that's pretty mucky. I think a lot of it is just too much topsoil there. So I think what I'll do is get the shovel and shovel some of it just out of the way, and then that'll give a better base for the gravel when I get back. All right, well, that's better. So that'll that should dry a little bit better while I'm gone. And then I'll just fill this little area in with some gravel. I'm probably gonna have to do a big load later on. I'll probably get that delivered. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've got this this extra bit here, and I'll rake that in. So there's a little bit of a low spot over here anyway. So I'll take care of that pretty easily, I think. All right, see ya. Alrighty then, we're at the land, at the property. Gonna head in, do a little chainsawing, cut some wood. Got my new gas can, the one that has gas on half and bar oil in the other. Let me just show that before I start walking into the woods. Certainly make it a lot easier that I have just the one can to carry. Anyway, I'm gonna make my way into the woods, down the trail. Looks like Ben has all of his maple syrup buckets down. They're over next to the house. He looks like he's got them cleaned out. Hear those tree frogs? I'm pretty sure they're tree frogs. Man, they are loud. Haha. All right, well, I'll gonna head into the woods now. Alrighty then. So those weren't tree frogs, I don't think. I think those were turkeys. I'll have to go back and watch that video. They were just clucking like crazy. And I looked down, I saw all this water, and I decided to come take a closer look, and they just took off. So I don't know if you can hear them in the background. I can. They made their way that way. So as I go further out into the bush, I'll check it out. But check this out. I knew there was water down here, but I didn't realize there was this much. So I'll have to walk along the edge there and see what it's like. Anyway, pretty cool in here, and I just spooked a partridge too. There was must have been a male partridge because it was drumming. So as I was coming down the path, it started drumming. So he's in here somewhere, and the turkeys were on the other side, probably down by the water getting something to drink. And then I came down here, and I wish I would have recorded it right away because they were going crazy. Anyway, hopefully I'll hear them again here shortly. Anyway, just making my way through the trail. See ya. Alrighty then, they came back, so I'm gonna try to come around where that water was. See if I can get a good look at them. I don't know if they'll let me get close enough. They'll probably hear me coming. I think you can hear them now. Okay, let me see. I can come over this way. Pretty gnarly in here. It was easier in the winter with snowshoes. There was about 3 or 4 feet of snow in here. Let me see. I can get through over here. I love bushwhacking anyway. It's kind of fun. See how close I can get. Be cool to see them. They must be feeding. Oh. I think I just heard the partridge fly. There's the water I was just on, but I was on the other side of it. This is that area that I really like. Has going with the 2 big maple trees are in here. They've sensed me. They stopped, but I'm going up around that way because I'm going back to get my PV. I forgot the PV in the truck, so I can move some of those big logs. So maybe I'll get closer to them. Stay tuned. But you can see the water. It comes in quite a ways. I'm just going to come from the opposite side of the water now. I'm not sure what it is down there. I wonder if maybe it's babies. And then when I got too close, they just stopped. I thought earlier maybe they just ran away. It's pretty steep right here. Let's see. Unless it's birds. Like just a regular flock of birds. I don't know. Let's see. I haven't spooked them yet, whatever they are. If you think you know what it is, add a comment. I heard the other noise up by Ben's place, and I think those were actually tree frogs. But these, I don't think these are tree frogs. But maybe, because man, they do make a lot of noise. Oh, maybe it's frogs. I did see some motion in the water. I thought maybe there was a fish in the water, but it might just be frogs. Like real frogs. That would make sense. Anyway, pretty cool. Man, it's so nice here. All right, let me get back to what I came out here for. I was just getting the wood ready, doing some cutting. See ya. Alrighty then, I think I found a good spot here. This is actually where I cut that pine that I used with the chainsaw mill. So I remember when I cut this nice birch, and it's very solid. I'm gonna cut that up into rounds, and some of the other trees that are just kind of leaning over here, I'm gonna cut all the ones that are leaning. And then we'll just do a little bit here, and then I found another pile kind of closer back towards Ben's. So I think I'll play here for a little bit, and then I might do the other one as well. Hey, you can just watch. Ha.
Awesome. All right, I'm just gonna let the chainsaw cool down a little bit. They are air cooled, so you know they need a bit of a break. And I'll give the chain a sharpening as well. And then I will I'll finish cutting a few more pieces here, and then we'll call it a day, I think. Head back to the cottage and have some relaxed time. Just see if I get a better angle, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break and then I will start this up in maybe 5 or 10 minutes after everything's cooled down and this chain is sharp. See you soon. Actually, might as well stack some of that wood while I'm waiting for it to cool down. Not too bad for, what's that, 20 minutes worth of work. That's maybe, not a lot, maybe a quarter of a face cord. So I was kind of thinking in my head, might be able to get a cord each trip, but I think what I'll do is, I've got all summer, I've got lots of time. Maybe I'll just do like a face cord at a time. So I'll try to get another half. Maybe I'll be half a face cord today, 3/4 of a face cord. Just enough to actually, that's perfect because my trailer doesn't actually hold a full face cord. So I need to be under a face cord every time I come back here to pick it up. So, and the goal is to pick it up next weekend or next week during the week. So, okay, that's what I'll do then. I'll just, I'll try to get between half a face cord and 3/4. See if I can get 3/4. I've got, there's a few more cuts here, and there's some pretty good pieces over here. So let me get the chainsaw sharpened up. Alrighty then, let's finish this up. I think we're just gonna go for half a face cord today. First time out. I'm getting hot. I'm getting thirsty. I'm gonna get back to the cottage. Got to go to get some Miller Lite on the way back. Alright. That was fun. I went a little further in there than I thought I would. Awesome. I'll give that a quick stacking and we'll see what the pile looks like. Yeah, that's easily half a face cord. It's a pretty good pile. Once I get split, the birch, I decided to go in and follow it. There's still some left in there, but I think I got enough for now. Anyway, gonna make our way back, and then next week I'll bring the trailer out with the ATV, and we'll get that and bring it back. And I think I'll bring the splitter up as well. If I don't split it here, then I'll bring it home and or to the cottage and split it there. I might do that for the first trip. Anyway, we'll see. I might change my mind. All right. Hope you like this. All right. See ya. Alrighty then. All right. That was actually a lot of fun at Ben's property, but I am tired and I am going to have Miller Lite. I've got a bunch of work still to do, but I think I'm gonna just relax for the rest of the day, barbecue, have a few beers, watch a couple shows, and then tomorrow I'm going to get all these tarps off and put the splitter in the front and put the buoy out. I'll do that after pickleball. That way I can. It'll be like a nice little refresher after, nice little swim at the end of the day. I think I'm gonna have some sore muscles, so it'll be good. And then I'm gonna tackle the driveway either tomorrow evening or Friday. I'm gonna let that dry. I think it's the drying seems to be helping right now. So anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful sunset and just relax. All right, next portion of the video will be the rest of the chores. See ya. Alrighty then, good morning. Decided to lay this front of this driveway down this morning, because it's supposed to rain later, so figure I'd get that done. Anyway, see how it goes. That's pretty cool. It's going to take a couple hours, I would think. I ended up getting a half a cubic yard. My trailer just wasn't rated enough. But that's going to give me a nice bed of gravel right there, kind of at the front where it was getting too muddy. Anyway, I'm going to stop the video now, and I'll do a couple videos as it gets closer to the end. See ya. Alrighty, I'm working on the angles, kind of so when I'm backing in or coming in, you know, I catch the corners. So I'm just going to do a little bit of corner work here. Actually, it's coming together pretty good. I'm about a third of the way through, so it's not going to take that long. Probably going to take maybe half an hour. And then I'm going to rake it for a while, and I'll probably roll it. I'll get my roller out. And anyway, I'll show you as you get closer. See ya. Alrighty then, 2/3 of the way done. Not too bad. That's a little trick. If you're going to get a load of topsoil or gravel or something like that, just grab an old tarp, a tarp you don't really care about. You're going to put some holes in it when you shovel out of it, but it'll keep your trailer clean. Plus at the end, you can pull and bring all of the aggregate into the middle. It's a lot easier to do it. Anyway, I'll stop now. I'll finish this. I'll give it a little rake, and I'll get the roller, and then I'll roll it just so you see what that looks like, and then we'll see the final product. So yeah, alrighty then. I'm just gonna rake this up a bit and roll it, and then I'll show you a view when it's done. But let me just do a little bit. Ooh, need a Coke. It's too early for Miller Lite. Man, it's only, I think it's just after 9. Anyway, I think that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna, I'll show you a view of just from the road, a little bit of better view, and we'll go from there. See ya. Well, alrighty then, let's take a look at the final product here. I think that looks pretty darn good. I'll be raking it and rolling it a bit more over the next little while. I think the rain will help as well. The rain will kind of settle that down, and I'll be driving on it as well. But now I can back in without making a mess of the yard, and I can drive out, you know, at a nice angle as well. So I think the contours, I think those contours are pretty darn good. And I think maybe later in the year, I might go and grab another load. I was going to do 2 loads this week, but I think I'll just do the one. I'll see how this turns out, but maybe I'll finish it, and it'll look nice. It'll be a nice little parking pad. So for the truck. And then this side I'm not going to bother with. We just don't use this side this time of year. It'll all dry nicely, and then, you know, I can park my boat, my trailer, all that stuff back there. And we do have this secondary parking spot right here, which actually works really well, because there's a bunch of fill in here, so it's pretty good. I used to park my my boat there. I used to store my boat there for the winter. Anyway, I'm happy with this. It looks good. All right. Well, hopefully this video turns out okay. Anyway, see ya. Alrighty then. All right, just finished barbecuing a steak. It's just resting inside. Beautiful day today. It was plus 21 earlier. Played pickleball in Perth. That was so much fun. Had a great day. Came back. It was a little bit windy, and the water's still high, so I didn't bother putting in the buoy, but I did get it ready. So it's all set, and I'm going to do that next week. Tomorrow, well, earlier today it rained. So I'm glad I did the driveway when I did. Then it became really nice. Was able to go into Perth and play pickleball. Now I'm just gonna sit by the fire, which is just kind of going out a little bit, but that's all right. I'll get that refreshed. Having a Miller Lite and a Fireball. Oh yeah. And this other part of the cottage chores, because it's supposed to rain later tomorrow, I'll take the tarps off next weekend. So, or next week. So, no more video for the rest of this week. I'm just going to relax tomorrow. I'm going to get up in the morning, have a nice breakfast, and then I think I'm going to go for a drive. Nice drive somewhere where Kylie and I used to go. Not sure where yet, but it'll be nice. It'll be fun, and I'll be remembering her and stopping at all the places we used to stop. Anyway, have a great night, everybody, and I hope this video turns out good, and I hope you liked it. And thank you. Alrighty then. See ya! Thanks for watching. See ya.